It's MC Church from Midwest Vault, and you're watching CC Wired episode 20.
We got some good news today. We got some good music. We got some good people. It's going to be going down. We showed
It's about time for Mailman Mickey.
All right, so we're going to move over to Mailman Mickey because it looks like we got some mail. That's how I receive mail. What's that? 507cc from John G. Hey guys, I saw your episode last week, and I have to say, you're a pretty pathetic media outlet. How the F did you forget Idaho? I don't even know where Rochester, Minnesota is. Nobody does. John, smiley face. You know, we were doing God's work. We were trying to make it so we could see these underground scenes. And we're going to have this trash. Do you know where Rochester, Minnesota is? I'll put it on a map. You see that? That's a map.
Nothing happened last week, actually. It was -20 outside, and it's still very, very cold as we edit the show right now. Case in point. It's first-hand experience with the cold and everything going on in Rochester. So, how do I start this? Anyways, we still have a couple hoodies left. Please buy them. They're all smalls. Are they smalls?
There's mediums.
Okay, smalls and mediums. So if you know a small or medium person, hit us up.
They're $50.
They're $50. Okay. And now we're on with the news. In the international news, Band 660 performed for 32,000 people in Wellington, New Zealand this weekend. That's a lot. Here's a photo of the occasion, a reminder that there's a lot to come this summer. Here stateside, venues are starting to receive a $15 billion relief package that was pushed by Minneapolis' own First Avenue, so shout out to them. Finally, here in the underground Midwest, we have collectives and media outlets starting to pop up, including Midwest Connect up in Duluth. We got the Waterwave TV in the cities, and we got Midwest Vault right here in the very heart of the 507. What up? And every Wednesday, they do a live stream and they take on underground music and art from the area, so check them out too. Just recently, last December, we linked up with members of the REM Cycle, which are artists from all over the Midwest and even all the way down to Atlanta. So let's check that out.
I'm Johnny Green. I'm from Lansing, Michigan. How I got my start was fucking with beats, I guess. I started kind of late. A lot of people start in like early high school type shit, but I started like my senior year of high school. I was just like fucking with beats, and I had this photography class. Shout out Miss Piper, cool lady. But no, we didn't really do shit in her class, so we would just bring our laptops and start making beats. Shout out D Money. I say like my biggest inspirations. I feel like inspirations is just like. Cause like there's like musical inspirations, but then there's like musical just like mindset type inspirations. But I say Kanye, Daft Punk, Travis Scott, cool guy, a little shy. Yeah, wish like more people were like open to like newer stuff. Like there's just certain types of sounds that kind of like people just like kind of I guess ride, or that's all music I guess, but I don't know, I just wish people were open to like some weird shit, because I know there's a lot of people in Lansing who can really do some weird shit. So shout out Kamari, shout out Rook, showing us they home, showing us their side of life, really dope. Shout out Gael, shout out Jafet down there in San Antonio. Shout out all the REM guys. Yeah, shout out my brother Zay.
Here in the 507, we like to put on our artists. And what better way to put on our artists than making them fight to the death in a gauntlet? But we were told by our insurers that we cannot actually have people fight to the death. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to have you rap over our gauntlet beat, which is not the 5 Fingers of Death, where there are 4 beats stitched together by our own Blake Shepperd. You just have to rap over that, conquer those beats. Are you the hottest in the 507? I want to hear it because a lot of people be talking and I don't really buy it. And guess what? We want it to be off the top freestyle. Don't write it. Don't write it. Don't think too hard about it. We're going to be watching you. Santa's going to be watching you. And chances are Willie Nelson will be watching you. Don't disappoint Willie Nelson. He's like Santa, but with weed. Email's down below. Look at that email. 507creativecollective@gmail.com. Send it to us. We will get you on if you're the hottest. And if you are, we're going to have you play a show with us this summer. Guess what? Live shows are going to be back. Anyway, next up, we got 507 Coast to Coast.
Yeah, my ears on my neck below 0. Hey, what? I dare you to ever play Debo. I shoot at your well like a free throw. Yeah, lil' mama bad, but she with the games. No worries, cause I got that cheat codes. I might dig it down, but she got a nigga, so we.
Hey, open up your eyes, open up your mind. Look into the sky, stars shining bright, but they out of sight. And even though they out of sight, they be lighting up the night like a fucking night light. I be feeling sober, but I'm feeling alright. Get that shit away from me, don't wanna dirty up a Sprite. All you fucking fiends, you be popping the pints, pouring them lines, smoking that pipe. My flow.
Watch when we double the dose. Hate when we walk to the show. Watch when we double the dose. Hate when we check up the floor. Versions, whoa. Serpents, no. Versions, whoa. Serpents, no. Dropping the faucet. Pick it and pause it. Thinking the cause, painting the dial. Seen some bastard lost it. Tell me the cause is called.
Dear John G. A lot of people know where Rochester is. Maybe not all of them, but more people know where Rochester is than Idaho. I liked Idaho. You ruined Idaho for me. I don't know if you have the best scene anymore.
Jay, we have a word from a sponsor.
Oh, my bad. And now, what's the cameraman eating? Absolutely nothing. We need sponsorships or our cameraman is gonna starve to death. Are you a Minnesota brand? Please help us. And now this.
Take 3. Oh.
Take 4. Entomopathic fungi.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Badcat Show. This is episode number 12.
Number 8.
What episode is this? We're on 7, right?
Yes. This is episode number 11. What episode is this?
Is it 7?
He gets it. Is this 7?
Is it 7?
Are we on 9?
It's 13.
God, I was so mad when you said that. We're trying to get bigger artists and people that actually want to be heard. And I like kicking with like older heads and like seeing what they gotta like say when it comes to like feedback, when it comes to their city, where they moved to, you know, how they got there. One thing I really want to know too about you, what inspires you? Like who and like what? Like what keeps you going?
Like I
I don't know. I'm not trying to be too. I inspire myself at the same time.
I was just talking about that earlier.
I don't look up to people and like.
So who was like your biggest like dream person that you like actually wanted to work with and it happened?
Well, to be honest with you, Gucci Mane was my biggest. It definitely was, cause when I first started making beats, I was making trap beats, and Gucci was one of my biggest inspirations.
Dude, he was the trap artist
for sure
of the time.
Definitely.
And was that like your first big like?
That was my first.
Sign-on type shit?
Well, that wasn't my first big placement. Okay. I got a placement with K Camp that I did originally.
Nice. There you go.
So then but my biggest to me though that I feel is Gucci Mane, just because he's such a big inspiration for sure.
Are you still working with him right now?
No, I'm not working with him currently, but that's
But you've done that. Been there, done that.
Exactly, but that's something that's down the line. But
Yeah. I'm satisfied with this. I'm very satisfied. I can't show you the address yet because I don't need everybody dogpiling on this guy, but he's about to know what it is because I got the power of the Federal Express mail system. We're going to let that person know how we feel. All right, Mickey. You know what to do. Don't mess this up. We gotta represent here. Yeah, we're gonna close out the show. You know how we gonna close out the show? Don't play with us. Play with your chick. John G, we coming for you. Through the power of mail. It'll take 7 days probably, but...
Subscribe to 507cc. You won't get no new music out of me. Thank you. Thank you very much.